Hello, Matt G for IYT here. Today we're looking at the full license mock examination number 1, version 1.6. We've reached question 43, which reads, what safety consideration must be followed when making a mains supply filter? A, that the laminated core of the choke is connected to earth. B, that all of the components are specifically rated for mains use. C, that voltage dependent resistors are fitted between the live and the neutral. Or D, that the capacitors are rated for a working voltage of more than 250 volts DC. So let's run through these answers from the top. We've got option A, that the laminated core of the choke is connected to earth. So the choke's there to filter out that high frequency content, but it mentions that it's a laminated core. So laminated core would be layers of material, and each one of those layers would be covered in some kind of varnish or something that would insulate them from each other, and that's to make sure that currents can't develop within that core, which effectively consume energy that's otherwise not getting through the choke. So earthing one side of a laminated core does not necessarily mean that the whole thing's earthed, so that's probably not something we need to worry about for a laminated core. B, that all the components are specifically rated for mains use. That certainly seems reasonable. If you're going to be connecting something to a mains supply, you want to make sure that all of your components are rated for mains use. So I'll mark that one as potential answer. Then we've got option C, that voltage dependent resistors are fitted between the live and the neutral. Voltage dependent resistors, or varistors, typically used in surge protection circuits, and they would certainly make the main supply filter safer for the devices connected to them, but it's not necessarily a general safety concern, and you could certainly construct a safe main supply filter without having those devices, those varistors, as part of it, so we can rule that option out. Then we've got option D, that the capacitors are rated for a working voltage of more than 250 volts DC, and you could easily be tricked into thinking that was the right answer. But what you've got to bear in mind is the UK mains voltage is typically 230 volts AC, and unless otherwise specified, we're normally talking about the RMS voltage, the root mean square, instead of the peak voltage. So don't be tricked by this one. If we want to go from the mains voltage, typical RMS mains voltage of 230 volts AC, and then we divide by 0.707 or multiply by root 2, and that would give us 325 volts, which is above this 250 volt rating. So we'll scratch that one out as well, and that leaves us with option B, that all the components are specifically rated for mains use. Let's skip down to the answers, see if we got that one right, and we can see that for 43 it is of course option B. Make sure you're using mains rated devices in stuff you're connected to the mains. Thank you very much. I'll catch you for the next one.